Good morning, everybody. Today's video is kind of a getting ready with me video showing what our morning routine is normally like. I like to start off my day by reading a little bit, especially if it's still dark out and everyone's still asleep. It's just nice to take a few minutes for myself. And then I get greeted by these kitties who only want one thing, and that's their breakfast. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cassie. I am a secular homeschooling mom to two kiddos. My daughter just turned 12 years old and my son is 9. As always, please don't forget to go down and subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. Alright, now that they're fed, I like to go ahead and take this time to do my bathroom stuff. So I'm pretty low maintenance. I really don't wear a lot of makeup. I don't fix my hair every day. At most I might brush it out and put it back up in a bun because I just like it out of the way. So, you know, I just brush my teeth, wash my face. Lately my rosacea's been flaring up a little bit, so I didn't really put anything on my face except sunscreen today. So this is what you get the real me. Now that I've gotten myself ready, I'll go ahead and take the kitty toys out. We can't sleep if these are not put away because the cats go kind of bonkers during the night. I don't know if any of you have cats, but training them to do pretty much anything is impossible. So especially if it's training them to stay off the counters in an RV. The space is just so small, it's easier to let them do their thing and just clean off all of our surfaces first thing in the morning or before we make our meals. With such a limited space, I'm always telling the kids, this is not a restaurant and you can't just have anything you want available all the time. So I limit us to about 2 breakfast options at a time. Usually at least one of them is something that they could cook or fix themselves. Today we're having bagels with cream cheese, so I went ahead and got it started for them since they're still kind of waking up. Next up is my own fuel. I know it's caffeine and it's a drug. I fully admit my addiction. I do limit myself to 1 tumbler of like iced coffee per day. Any more than that and I really just can't function very well. I've only successfully quit coffee once, and that was years ago, but obviously it did not stick. Lately I've been cutting back a little bit due to being kind of jittery and feeling a little bit anxious after having a full tumbler of iced coffee. One thing that seems to be helping me right now is I've been taking this supplement called Magic Mind. It's just a little like matcha based shot and it's packed with all kinds of ingredients that are supposed to help you focus. It includes nootropics like ashwagandha and rhodiola rosea that decrease stress levels and improve mental clarity. It's been pretty easy to work this into my morning routine. Since I am trying to cut back on coffee, I've cut back to about half a tumbler a day, and I take this along with it because it's meant to be taken along with caffeine. There's a little bit of caffeine in the matcha in the shot, so I suppose if I were to quit coffee altogether, I could probably just take the shot by itself or maybe mix it into some matcha and take it that way. Today is day 3 of taking this shot and I have noticed a noticeable decrease in jitters, which may have more to do with decreasing the amount of coffee I drink. But I do notice a little bit better ability to stay focused for myself. I can't really speak to my kids, but it's supposed to improve with time after taking this shot every day for say a week or 2. So I'll be sure to keep you guys updated in my videos what those effects are like over time.
Did you know that probably like almost the strongest person in Earth could not hold a thing of full water like this for up to more than 5 minutes?
That's not that hard.
Should I still film you?
No, you're good, thank you. The company does offer a money-back guarantee, but I'm already starting to feel the benefits, so definitely go down into my description and find the link to check it out for yourself. Magic Mind has generously offered a 20% discount for my viewers using the code SecularMama20. Again, you can find that in the description as well. Now that my coffee and everything is ready, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my water bottle because I know if I don't do this right now, I'm gonna forget, and then 3 o'clock is gonna roll around and I'm gonna realize I haven't had any water all day and I'm really thirsty. So I gotta do that first. I'll go ahead and get out our vitamins for everybody. We just take various multivitamins, and I take a probiotic for digestion. Here are my sleepyheads finishing their breakfast. Last night we did not clean up very well before going to bed, so we're gonna go ahead and take care of that this morning before we get started on school. I have a simple list for the kids that they're responsible for after eating breakfast and dinner. Things like brushing their teeth, making their bed. My son has turtles that he's supposed to care for, etc. I'm constantly forcing them to go back and read that list out loud to themselves when they say they're done with it, because they usually forget something. I don't know if they just skim right over it or what, but anyway, I'll go ahead and tidy up a little bit while they finish eating and clean up and do their list. One pro and con of living in an RV is that you really can't leave stuff laying around. If you do, you just don't have any room to move around. So it's kind of annoying, but it does force us to keep everything picked up and put away and organized, or else, we just can't move. These kitties are so funny. One of their favorite pastimes is sitting here watching the squirrels taunt them through the window. Another thing I did not do last night, if you're noticing a trend here, is go through their schoolwork that they did yesterday. I try to sit down and do this at night, usually after they go to their room for quiet time for bed, but sometimes activities get in the way, like taekwondo or whatever we do in the evenings, or I'm just too tired and I don't sit down and do it. So I'll try to do this in the morning if I didn't do it the night before. They turn in all of their schoolwork to the top of this IKEA rolling cart, and I just move the whole stack over to the table and work my way through it. Being able to roll this cart around is super helpful in such a small space. It just tucks up neatly in front of the kitchen island, so it's kind of out of the way when we're walking through, and then I can just pull it over to the table when I need it. We got a kick out of watching these videos while I was editing and seeing my goofy girl doing her thing in the background, and knowing that I had no idea she was doing that behind me while I was checking their work. If you're interested in seeing how I organize these carts, leave me a comment down below. I did share a video a while back when I lived in our house in Texas on how I organized my carts there, but things have changed. It's a little bit different here in our RV, so definitely comment. I'd love to share about how I'm organizing them. Here's my analog planner that I use to help me stay focused during the day, and it helps so much. Even though I have all of our details and lessons stored digitally, this keeps me on track during the day, and it's all I really look at. This one is from Plum Paper Planner. I shared in this other video how I kind of balance between digital and analog planning, so if you're interested, go check that out. A side note for you here, we just started using Kilgallen sentence composing workbooks for our writing for both elementary and middle school levels. We actually set aside Michael Clay Thompson grammar and writing for now. I still love Michael Clay Thompson, but stay tuned for a video coming up on why we decided to switch it up and set aside Michael Clay Thompson. Coming in. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. That's still pretty bad, guys. Yeah, but I think you might have more space to fold them if you don't have Pokemon all over the floor.
I know, but I want to sort them.
Alright, let's get going, guys. It is already almost 9 o'clock, so I'd like to get going on our read aloud.
Okay, can we actually listen to the read aloud while we do this? What is this?
Yeah, that's fine, as long as we get it done, okay? Alright. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, having to put away laundry definitely derailed our morning, but it is what it is. This is the real deal. Since they're still doing that, I decided to check on what our dinner is going to be today and put our chicken in the outside kitchen to grill later. Again, we have pretty limited space both inside our refrigerators and inside our little tiny pantry. So instead of getting groceries once a week, I try to stick to about twice a week. That way we're not, packing stuff in and losing groceries in weird places. My meal planning at this point is pretty loose. I just pick like 3 or 4 different meals that we can choose from and then just choose which dinner is going to work best for that day. Most of the time I try to stick to meals that are pretty easy to cook, and I definitely prefer cooking outside to limit the heat and the mess inside. Now that we have pretty much gotten all our chores done for the morning, we are ready to get started on school. Thank you for joining us for our morning. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I will see you next time. Bye!